Your dog is hiding something from you. Right now they might be sitting beside you. Calm, quiet, tail still, and you think everything's fine. But here's what most owners miss. Dogs don't show hurt the way you'd expect. They don't slam doors or give you the silent treatment. They just shrink. A little less excitement when you come home. A little more distance on the couch, and you barely notice because it happens slowly. There are things you're doing every day that are quietly breaking your dog's trust. Not because you're a bad owner. Because nobody told you. And one thing on this list, something you probably did in the last hour, might be the most damaging of all. 10 of them. Starting with the one you did this morning. Number 1. Hugging them. You hugged your dog today. Maybe this morning before you left. Maybe last night on the couch. You wrapped your arms around them and squeezed. Because that's what love looks like, to you. But here's the thing. Watch a dog greet another dog they love. They press their body sideways, they lean in, they nuzzle. They never wrap and hold. In the dog world, pinning another dog's body down is a dominance move. It means control. It means you can't leave. So when you hug them, that tension you feel, that stiffness in their body, the lip licking, the eyes sliding sideways, that's not them settling in. That's them tolerating it, because they love you too much to pull away. Unlike cats who will scratch you and vanish, dogs endure things that scare them, just to stay close to you. That doesn't mean stop touching them, it means let them choose how. If they lean into you, lean back. If they press their head under your chin, that's their hug. Follow their lead. But that's not the worst thing on this list. There's something you probably did today, and your dog's body is still carrying it. We'll get there. Point 2. Rushing their walk. The leash goes tight, your dog's nose drops to a patch of grass, and 5 seconds in, you pull them forward. Sound familiar? Here's what you need to understand. Your dog's nose is their entire world. They don't see the neighborhood the way you do. They read it. Every blade of grass holds a story. Which dogs passed through, how long ago, whether they were stressed or calm. Pulling them away mid-sniff is like someone ripping a book out of your hands halfway through a sentence. Dogs who get to sniff freely on walks are measurably more optimistic. Sniffing slows their heart rate. It releases the same chemicals in their brain that make them feel safe. And you're dragging them past it because you're running late. The walk isn't for your schedule. It's the one part of their day where they get to be fully dog. Give them 5 dedicated minutes where the leash stays loose and their nose leads. That's all it takes. And hey, if any of this is making you rethink how you walk your dog tonight, hit that like button and subscribe. Help us reach more dog lovers who want to understand what their dog actually needs. Number 3. Poisoning their name. Listen to how you say your dog's name. Not when you're happy with them. When you're frustrated, buddy, no. Luna, stop it. Max, get down. You don't even realize you're doing it, but your dog does. Every single time their name comes attached to anger, it changes what that name means to them. It stops meaning, come here, I love you. It starts meaning something bad is about to happen. That flinch when you call them, that hesitation before they come, that's not stubbornness, that's self-preservation. Their own name has become a warning sound. Think about that. The word you chose for them the day you brought them home, the one you said with so much love, now makes them brace. The fix is simple, but it takes discipline. Use their name for good things only. Treats, dinner, praise, play. If you need to correct them, leave their name out of it. Give them back the one word that should always mean safety. Number 4. Taking their food away. You've probably heard this advice. Take their food bowl while they're eating. It teaches them you're the boss. It's one of the most repeated dog training tips online. And it's doing the exact opposite of what you think. Watch what happens in a group of dogs. When one dog approaches another's food, the eating dog tenses, growls, guards. That's not bad behavior. That's millions of years of survival instinct saying, if I lose this meal, I might not get another one. When you pull that bowl away, you're not building trust. You're confirming their worst fear, and they start eating faster. Swallowing without chewing, tensing every time your hand moves near their dish. That's not respect. That's anxiety. Here's what actually builds trust. Walk past their bowl and drop something better in, a piece of chicken, a scoop of something they love. Now your hand near their food means good things are coming, not that the meal is about to disappear. Number 5, punishing them when they're scared. Thunder rolls through the house. Your dog shakes, hides under the table, pants hard. And you say, "Stop it," or "You're fine." Maybe you even scold them for scratching at the door or whining. But here's what you're actually saying. You're telling them their fear is wrong. And fear isn't a choice. Not for you, not for them. A scared dog cannot decide to stop being scared. Their heart rate is through the roof. And the one person who's supposed to make them feel safe just told them to knock it off. You wouldn't yell at a child hiding from a storm. But we do it to our dogs because their fear looks like misbehavior. It's not. It's a cry for help wearing a disguise. You don't need to coddle them, just sit near them. Be calm, be present. Your steady breathing is the only medicine they need. Number 6, your stress is contagious. You had a terrible day. Traffic, deadlines, an argument that's still replaying in your head. You walk through the door and think you're holding it together. Your dog knows, not because they read your face, because they literally smell it on you. Your sweat changes when you're stressed, your breath changes, and your dog picks up those chemical signals with a nose that's 100,000 times more sensitive than yours. Here's the part that should shake you. It doesn't just alert them, it infects them. Dogs exposed to the scent of human stress start making more fearful choices. They become more pessimistic, more anxious. You can't fake calm around a dog. Their nose doesn't lie. So when you walk through that door carrying your worst day, your dog doesn't just sense it. They absorb it into their body like secondhand smoke. 2 minutes. Before you greet them, take 2 minutes. Breathe. Let the day fall off you. Because whatever you carry through that door, they're going to carry it too. Number 7, leaving them alone too long. You leave at 8, you come back at 6. 10 hours, 5 days a week, and your dog adapted. They stop barking at the door, they stop destroying the couch. You think that means they're fine. It doesn't. It means they gave up expecting you to come back on time. Dogs are wired for company, not just any company, yours. When a dog bonds with you, you become what they build their whole sense of safety around. Take that away for 10 hours a day and what you get isn't independence. It's resignation. That calm dog waiting by the door when you finally come home? They're not relaxed. They just learn that panicking doesn't bring you back any faster. A midday visit, a dog walker, a puzzle feeder with your scent on it, even leaving a worn shirt near their bed. These aren't luxuries, they're lifelines. Number 8, staring them down when you scold. You lean over them, lock eyes, use that voice. Low, slow, deliberate. You think you're showing them you mean it. And you do mean it, but not the way you think. In the dog world, hard eye contact is a threat. It's what one dog does to another right before a fight. It's a challenge. It's a warning that says, don't move. And here's the twist that should stop you cold. Soft eye contact, the kind where you and your dog are just sitting together, looking at each other quietly. That triggers a rush of bonding chemicals in both of you. The exact same chemical a mother's brain releases when she holds her baby. The same eyes that create the deepest bond you'll ever share become a weapon the second you add anger. That guilty look they give you? The turned head, the whale eyes. That's not guilt, that's not remorse, that's fear, pure fear. Lower your body, soften your gaze, speak quietly. You can correct without becoming something they're afraid to look at. Number 9, scolding them for pawing at you. They put their paw on your leg. You push it off, they do it again, you snap, stop. Do you know what just happened? Your dog used one of the only tools they have to talk to you, and you shut them down. Dogs use their paw the way a child tugs your sleeve. It's deliberate, it's intentional. They're not being annoying, they're saying something. Maybe they need water. Maybe they're anxious. Maybe they just want to know you see them. And you told them to stop talking. Imagine reaching out to someone you love and being swatted away, every time, until you just stopped reaching. That's what scolding the paw does. It teaches them that asking for connection gets punished. It costs you 2 seconds, a glance, a touch, a word. That's all they were asking for. Number 10, Raising your voice, open loop payoff. Remember at the beginning when I said there's one thing you probably did today, and your dog's body is still carrying the damage? This is it. You raised your voice. Maybe not even at them, maybe at the TV, maybe on the phone, maybe at your kid or your partner. Doesn't matter, they heard it. And something inside them shifted. Dogs don't separate your anger into categories. They don't think, oh, that wasn't aimed at me. All they hear is the voice that's supposed to mean safety, suddenly becoming loud, sharp, and unpredictable. And it doesn't fade when you calm down. Dogs who are regularly exposed to raised voices carry elevated stress chemicals long after the noise stops. Not for minutes, for days. Their bodies stay braced. They become what can only be described as pessimistic. They start expecting bad things. They hesitate before coming to you. They watch your face before they enter a room. Not because they did something wrong, but because they're trying to figure out if it's safe to love you right now. And you didn't even know. Lower your voice, loosen the leash, give them back their name. Let them sniff, sit with them when they're scared. Put the phone down when they paw at your leg. Breathe before you walk through the door. Because every single thing on this list has the same root. Your dog built their entire world around you, their safety, their joy, their sense of whether today is a good day or a bad one, all of it runs through you. And they'll never tell you when you've hurt them. They'll just love you quieter,